Welcome to Mindfulness in Minutes. I'm Nina Smiley, and we're going to talk today about meditation, mindfulness meditation, and how it can enhance the resilience in our lives. And we all need resilience these days with all of the uncertainty around us and all of the challenges. So what we're going to do today is some relaxation, we'll do some breathing, and we'll learn how to clear the mind and calm the body. Mindfulness meditation is simply moment-to-moment awareness of what is, in a gentle, non-judgmental way. And it turns out that non-judgmental is important because minds are busy all the time. Minds are like little hamsters in a cage. They're fast forward. We're thinking, we're planning, we're controlling, we're figuring things out. And often we're getting stressed. But with mindfulness meditation, we have an opportunity to return to the breath again and again as the object of meditation. We learn to clear the mind and calm the body one moment at a time. And that's the opportunity. It brings spaciousness into this moment, this present moment, again and again and again. So what I'd like to do is actually do some mindfulness with you because it's a practice. It's not one and done. It's to be done again and again and again. And the science behind mindfulness is neuroplasticity. That simply means that as you do anything repeatedly, anything, your brain forms a new neural path to support that activity. So if you're learning how to play tennis, when you start, you don't have a serve, but you practice again and again. And eventually you have a tennis serve and a new neural path to support that activity. It becomes a habit. So one of the things that we can begin to realize as we think about mindfulness is to look for a moment at stress. Sometimes stress happens. Sometimes I get stressed. Sometimes I get stressed a lot. I began to perceive stress as a neural path. I'm good at stress. My mental neurons have connected in this way. The body's flooded with cortisol, flooded with adrenaline. It's not a sustainable way to live. So by practicing mindfulness again and again and again, you learn to build a new neural path to compete with the stress response. And that gives you a choice that you did not have before. That's the whole point of mindfulness. Each moment is a choice. So let's begin to choose to do some mindfulness, and we'll start with some relaxation so that you know you're right here, right now. So if you would, sit with your feet flat on the floor. Your back is supported by the chair. Hands any position that you want. Close your eyes if you would. Feel your presence in this moment. Find your breath. You're sitting with dignity. Your back is straight but not rigid. Feet are flat on the floor. And begin to breathe gently and fully. Very gently roll the neck from side to side, very, very gently. Now very gently roll the neck the other way. If there's any tension, let it go. And bring the head to center now. Become aware of the shoulders. Let the shoulders relax. Let the shoulders be low. On the next out breath, release the tension in the neck, in the shoulders. And become aware of the weight of the hands on the legs. Moment-to-moment awareness of what is in this gentle, non-judgmental way. As we begin working with mindfulness, I'm going to talk about the two components, the breath and observing the mind. So let's start with the breath. Full gentle breath in, full gentle breath out. Your eyes are closed. You'll find your own rhythm, you'll find your own pace. As you do this, breathe from the belly. Breathe in through the nose breathe out through the nose. We'll keep this very simple. Full gentle in, full gentle out. As you do this, you're activating the parasympathetic nervous system, which is the opposite of the fight or flight response. Simply by breathing gently and fully, you're beginning to calm the body. Silently to yourself, label the in-breath in, almost a sigh. Silently to yourself, label the out-breath out, almost a sigh. As you do this, you're focusing awareness even more so on the breath. We're focusing awareness on the in, on the out, so that we realize if the mind wanders. This is beginning to be able to observe the mind, to watch the mind, to see what it's doing. If you notice that the mind has wandered, perhaps thinking about a phone call you have to make or the next meal you're going to have, gently, without judgment, return to the breath again and again. We're learning to clear the mind and calm the body, one moment at a time. We're going to spend 60 seconds doing this now. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Your eyes are gently closed. Only the in, only the out. If the mind wanders, gently bring it back to the breath. Again and again. Only the breath. Clearing the mind, calming the body, one moment at a time. And now, keeping your eyes closed, we're going to do an open focus meditation. And as you breathe, I'll invite you to bring awareness to each of the senses, one at a time. I'll guide you through this. Continue to breathe. And at the same time that you're breathing, simply notice the sensation of touch. You're sitting on the chair. You can feel the touch points underneath you. We're not judging. This is not a story about how hard the chair might be, that I'm ready to get up, that I wonder how much longer this will last. That would be a judgment. That would be a story. This is simply noting the touch points of the chair underneath you. Notice the touch points of the chair against the back. Notice the weight of the hands on the legs. If you gently move the fingertips, very, very gently, feel the sensation of skin touching skin, or skin touching fabric. Feel the belly rise and fall with each breath. And feel the air as it comes in through the nose. And now, sense of smell. Is there a scent on the air? Maybe yes, maybe no. It doesn't matter. We're simply noting. Is there a scent on the air right now? And bringing awareness now to the sounds that surround us. There's a tapestry of sound. Become aware of the sounds of the room. Perhaps there are sounds outside the room in the distance. The sound of my voice. Just sound floating through the mind. And now very gently, as you're ready, open the eyes just a bit. Let in a little bit of light, then a little bit more. Very gently, as you open your eyes, see with new eyes, without a filter of thought. Notice the colors, the shapes, the textures. Simply present in this moment, without judgment, present with what is, continuing to breathe. And sit for a moment. You're breathing gently and fully with your eyes open. You don't have to close your eyes to meditate. You don't have to sit still to meditate. You can do a moving meditation. Simply note, how does the body feel right now? Right here in this moment. Simply note, how does the mind feel right now in this moment? Perhaps a little more spacious than when we started. Perhaps the body is a little bit more relaxed than when we started. You can bring this with you anywhere, anytime. It's only a breath away. Mindfulness is for real people in real lives when you really need it, which is all the time. So remember that each moment is a choice. Remember to breathe. Thank you for joining me.